everyone, Dee here. I'm just working on a custom ball. This is a character ball. I'm super excited about it. I'm sorry I have to cut up my face. I don't know what else to do because if I move the camera up, then you can't see the ball. So I will try to have it. Anyways, I am installing 2 panels here, and then I'm going to do paint on the 2 sides. I am trying out a bit of a different material tonight than what I've been using. So it seems that like the first one went on really well. I tried to use an iron at first because I saw some videos where people were using a small iron. That did not work for me and started taking the top coat off. So we're going to stick to what we know, which is the heat gun. The heat gun just works better for me. Well, I mean, it seems workable. It works for what I need it for, and an iron might work well for other folks. This material seems a little bit easier to manage. I just got to get it sized on here, like correct, exactly correct. Okay, I think that's it. So, might need a few more adjustments as we get down. It kind of just works that way. Okay. So, I'm going to heat up the end. You kind of just got to heat and press. Heat and press. And try to do a little bit of heat at a time so we're not overheating. And if we don't underheat, then it won't set on. So I heated up just enough to where you can see the dimples. So you can see that it's pressed on. Just like when you're pressing a shirt and you know you see the fibers through the print, then you know the print's on good, right? So this is kind of the same idea. And so far what I have found in my ball journey is that wrinkles are inevitable. So they're just going to happen. You just got to squish them down as flat as you can when they do. See, there's a couple here, but I, flattened them out pretty good. I try to use a good quality ball. These are Wilson balls. Try not to, I've seen people use the cheaper ones, like from Five Below. I haven't tried them. And a lot of that's because when I did the footballs during football season, they got me cheap balls and the threads started leaking air and stuff like that. So, I go for, these are about $20 balls. And they seem to be decent quality. So, oops. Just have to factor that into the price. And yes, it does burn your finger a little bit when you touch it when it's hot. But what are we if we don't shed any blood, sweat, and tears into our craft, right? So, about halfway done with this panel. Little wrinkle there. We're just gonna press it down, press it down. I have a Google order form, and people have to check a box, basically just agreeing to the terms that, these are all custom handmade. The material, because of the shape of the ball, might have some wrinkles. You might see some flaws in the paint because I hand paint the lines. So those are all things that I have check boxes for that people just kind of have to agree to the terms on. Handmade items will never be perfect, But I will say that this material went on so much easier than what I was using, which I was using a vinyl, Eco Solvent vinyl. This went on nice. As soon as I get enough subscribers, I will definitely do a whole tutorial how to from start to finish. Woo, my thumb's burnt, look. Okay, there we go. Look at that. So cute so far. All right, you guys come back and see me for some more next time. Hasta.